Hello and good morning, Greater Boston Association of Realtors. Welcome to the first and what we hope will be the only ever virtual GBAR Annual Awards Week. I'm your 2020 President, Jason Gell, and I will be your host and MC as we announce our 5 annual Member Recognition Awards recipients. We also have a few other special presentations spread throughout the week, so I hope you can join us each morning this week at 10 a.m. right here on the webinar channel. Today we will be presenting the Realtor Spirit Award. But first, before we do that, let's hear a quick word from today's sponsor, Wells Fargo Home Mortgage.
Hello, my name is Rolando Laura. I'm the market manager with Wells Fargo Home Mortgage based here in Boston. I serve the New England and upstate New York markets. I've been with Wells Fargo for most of my mortgage banking career and the mortgage and financial service industry since 1992. It is my honor to be with you today. At Wells Fargo, we are encouraged to participate in forums like this so we can demonstrate that we are here to provide stability for customers during times like these. We may have to operate differently, but we're open for business, and we're able to do what we need to be there for our customers as we navigate through this new norm, especially in the mortgage world. Our top priority is to protect the health and well-being of our customers, business partners, and communities. Purchase business, of course, is a top priority, so we've had to change some of our processes to keep home financing transactions moving forward. While I can't get into specific guidelines and requirements, I can tell you we've worked with investors to make it possible for us to continue originating most loans with alternative appraisal options such as exterior only or desktop appraisals, and implemented remote closing opportunities as state law and executive orders allow. I'd like to tell you about a unique program here at Wells Fargo. Your First Mortgage is an impactful financing program available for repeat home buyers and first-time home buyers. As little as 3% down payment is required, less if the customer uses an approved down payment assistance program. No upfront mortgage insurance is needed, which may also lower the loan amount. And no first-time homebuyer eligibility requirement, neither is median income limitations. There's also a $750 closing cost credit that is applied upon the completion of homebuyer education. I'd like to take the opportunity now to congratulate all the Spirit Award winners. Your outstanding accomplishments will surely leave a mark and have a positive impact on the community that you serve. Thank you.
If you haven't worked with Wells Fargo before, they have been a huge contributor and sponsor of GBAR, as well as NAR and a number of our affinity groups such as ARIA. They do a great job for us. They've been a huge promoter of the Realtors. So take a minute to get to know your local Wells Fargo mortgage agent, and thank you very much, Rolando and your team, for sponsoring our Realtor Spirit Award. And we are, again, very grateful for your support throughout this year and years past. So now, on to the awards. I'd like to introduce GBAR President-elect Dino Compoloni to present the 2020 Realtor Spirit Award. Dino, take it away.
Good morning, everyone. It's my pleasure today to present the one award we have that pays specific tribute to a member's heart, passion, and character. It's aptly named the Realtor Spirit Award. This award honors individuals within our organization who love what they do, and it shows. They motivate, inspire, and mentor those around them by giving selflessly to support their colleagues. Additionally, they live by the code of ethics when conducting business, actively engage and volunteer their time and talent to support the Realtor cause, and they do so genuinely without ever seeking attention or praise. The official award language states that recipients are often known for their strong professional ethics, cooperative attitude, and willingness to share business knowledge, industry experience, and personal time to help others succeed in their careers. This year's recipient encompasses all of these attributes and has also helped to move our association forward in recent years through their own personal outreach and recruitment efforts to connect GBAR with agents and brokers who are either not actively involved or those who have yet to join the association. At the brokerage they belong to, they have taken it upon themselves to mentor many new agents entering the profession, provide regular updates at office meetings on legislation realtor initiatives, and industry trends impacting the local real estate market, and willingly support colleagues in their business and career pursuits by helping to answer questions and offer guidelines whenever possible. As a realtor for the past 16 years, this year's honoree has deep commitment to their community and helping to lift others up to achieve the American dream. Their efforts include teaching first-time buyer classes for several organizations, including the Mass Housing Partnership, Quincy Neighbor Works, and Urban Edge, providing financial literacy training through the Codman Square NDC, and educating high school and college students on urban planning in conjunction with the Urban Land Institute. Additionally, this person has been a frequent volunteer participant at United Way events, as well as GBAR's booth at fair housing and home buyer fairs hosted by the City of Boston, where they have helped promote the advantages of working with realtors during the property transaction and acted as an industry resource for consumers. Their pride in the realtor profession is demonstrated almost daily on social media, where they tout the difference between realtors and non-member agents, post regular market updates to share their knowledge and insights with the public, and discuss the important work the Realtor Association does to advance homeownership and protect private property rights. Similarly, our award recipient has worked to champion the realtor position on important public policy issues by educating lawmakers on critical industry legislation in their role as a state and federal political coordinator to State Senator Sonia Chang Diaz, Mass Representative Russell Holmes, and U.S. Congresswoman Ayanna Presley. In addition, they have provided a voice for the real estate industry by providing testimony on proposals before the Boston City Council, volunteering as a member of the Government Affairs Committee for GBAR and Massachusetts Association of Realtors. And they have been a major investor to Realtors Political Action Committee for the past several years. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to announce this year's Realtor Spirit Award recipient, Melvin Vieira of Remax Destiny.
Thank you, everybody. Dino, thank you. Thank you, GBAR. Thank you, Greb. Thank you, everybody who's thought of me to be in this position. Thank you of all my fellow colleagues who have actually put my name for this, and I really, really do appreciate it. It's been a struggle. It's been a long, time coming, and I really appreciate it. I enjoy doing what I'm doing. And actually, here's the award in my hand, and I really want to say thank you. It's been a pleasure. And it's been a pleasure serving every single one of you all. And please consider me being a resource. Consider you can lean on me. You can ask me questions. I'll be here to help you to the best of my knowledge and just be there. I just want to say thank you very much. And I appreciate every single one of you all.
Melvin, you deserve more time than that if you want to expand on any of the topics you teach on. Maybe we can all learn, have a home buying session with you.
Well, the thing is, I've been, it's funny because it says 16 years, but I've been licensed for 30 years. I had a couple of unbroken service time during the time, about 20 years ago, certain things happened in my life. So I wasn't a realtor at that present time, but before that I was a realtor. So long story short is I was teaching first-time home buyer classes for MAHA, Massachusetts Housing Alliance. Also, I've done it for the Neighbor Works. Also got involved in a lot of different things and projects. And the most satisfying thing I can say is, when I've been dealing with people and dealing with their agents, I've been able to teach them different things that's going on and why certain things are taking place and why certain legislation is necessary for us as realtors, okay, to do the best we possibly can and to make sure we live at a higher standard than anybody else. Because things have happened right now that's going on within our situation that we have to remember that we are, we believe in fair housing. We believe in taking care of those and sharing the knowledge and teaching people how to do things. Ironically, I was just on a Facebook page today where I was telling people about, we're talking about FHA mortgage and understanding the differences of the one program and all the different programs that are also offered within inside I can't say it right now, but MFHAP and MFHA and all the other different programs that are offered within the city that we need to use and help our people within the city to help them buy property and hold on to home ownership. So, basically, I just want to say thank you again. I mean, I could expand and go on and on and on. I mean, I'm very fortunate to be the state political coordinator for a couple of state reps and also state senators. And I'm also very fortunate to be the FPC, the federal political coordinator for Ayanna Presley. And that is a great honor that the National Association of Realtors has bestowed upon me to be the liaison to pass off any kind of things that we think are good or bad within our realtor community to help us succeed and help not just us, but really help our customers, help the people we touch to gain something that they could never get without us. I just want to say thank you very much again, and appreciate it. And I can go on, but thank you.
Well, again, very well deserved. I'm glad we could coordinate this morning. We can get our shirts aligned because I'm a big fan of yours and all the work you've done, and just keep up the great job. And it's great to know we have such a strong leader coming up as well through the ranks of the executive team. Thank you.
No, thank you very much, and I appreciate it.
Awesome. And all right, so congratulations, Melvin. We also have another a prize to award today. Today, we're also delighted to acknowledge one of our members who has been honored by the Realtor magazine as a member of this year's 30. So the NAR 30 Under 30 program was conceived in 2001, and since then we've had 10 GBAR members honored. This year in 2020, we are proud to have one more selected to be part of this distinguished class of young professionals. And that person, another friend of mine, Kimberly Mieser of Keller Williams Realty in Chestnut Hill. She is a relative newcomer to the Boston real estate scene. Kimberly exceeded 10 million in sales last year with 25 individual sides. By focusing on tasks one by one and being singularly focused, she began narrowing in on Boston's first-time home buyer market. Working directly with this buyer population, Kimberly has hosted multiple bruise and buying first-time buyer workshops and is now experiencing many of those past buyers becoming possible first-time investors as well. And maybe we can hear a little bit more from Kimberly on what it means to be laser focused.
I noticed when I looked at your information in the magazine, underneath your name, it had laser focused, and that it seems to be your, little characteristic that seems to lead you down the real estate path as well. Can you give a few comments on exactly what that means?
Yeah, so I think a lot of people don't realize that I haven't even lived in Boston for 2 full years. So I was previously licensed in Southern Maine and New Hampshire. And when I moved here, I didn't have any sphere of influence to really fall back on. And so I totally built my business from scratch through doing first-time homebuyer workshops. So I do them twice a month now, and that's my almost #1 source of business. And it's just been, having that focus of every time something comes up or another opportunity, I keep going back to that one thing. And there's an awesome book on it called The One Thing that Gary Keller wrote. But it's really just staying super focused on getting really good at one thing. And then when I get to the point that I feel like, wow, I've really done everything I can with this one thing, then I can start adding other pieces to my business. And personally, I really struggled when I first got into real estate. I was 24 and none of my friends were buying houses. I was kind of the first by a few years of all my friends that bought houses. And so it's you have all these options. You can prospect FSBOs, expire. It's there's so many different things you can do. And I think that's where a lot of real estate agents struggle, is we have so many options. And so I see a lot of people get into the industry and they kind of spread themselves in too many directions. And I really kind of found my stride when I started to just get hyper focused on one thing. And I guess that's where the laser focus comes in.
Great. That's great.
That's excellent.
Kimberly, we've got you here.
That's okay.
I want to first say, great job during the pandemic of being solid and being a leader within the organization. You've done just such a great job. Thank you for being an inspiration for a lot of us.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm really honestly honored to have received this award. I mean, like you said, I've only been in the Boston market for a short period of time. I've had my real estate license for 5 years now, but I was living in Southern Maine. And so, to come into a new market and have to kind of build my business from scratch and be able to be recognized for my hard work feels really great. So I appreciate the recognition.
Awesome. Thank you. That was so succinct. If you feel like taking the stage for a little longer, you're welcome to.
I'm all set.
Well, great job, and it's quite an honor to be to receive that distinction amongst the country, because again, that's a national association. I believe that it's only 30 a year. So great job. All right, that concludes our first day of the GBAR Awards week. I hope you all can join us tomorrow and for the rest of the week as we announce our 4 other Member Recognition Awards recipients. Thank you again to our Spirit Award sponsor, Wells Fargo, and our 30 Under 30 sponsor, Mortgage Network, for their support today. See you all tomorrow.